Hey everybody, hope your day is going well. Thought I'd just push the button. And obviously a lot's happening in the world. And it's crazy times actually what's happening, but I don't know where to start. Every topic of everything seems to be on my head, but in a not no crazy way. I'm doing well. I'm just trying to think broad with a broad man, and it's a good way of saying it. And yet I know nothing at all, but when you only know what you know, you start to see what you know and learn things faster. But you know, the U.S. claims that they blew up this boat, 16-footer or whatever, supposedly 11 people on board and a bunch of drugs. Coming to America, then no, it's coming somewhere else. No, back to America. Well, that boat couldn't have made it there. And lies. That's all we get, you know. But and you know, any good leaders, any good country, good people who think appropriately, whatever, the Coast Guard would go get a boat like that, or stop it before it gets to leave, but go get a boat like that. Surround it with so much force that there probably would be no fight, and then you collect evidence and such. Oh, but you don't need evidence if you just blow it up. Scare everybody so they're afraid of me. Stuff like that. Yeah, we might need some spooky do. And and really we might, because we're in a world, you know, let's explore how we think at times, you know. All right, let's say you're so rich and entitled type of person. So rich and entitled that you think that your money can you're used to it just buying anything because that's just how it is. All right, so some get so rich and entitled that every facet of life, my money's got me covered. So when it comes to pleasures, everyone has desires. All of you have certain desires. So when it comes to pleasures, these rich, entitled, manipulative, narcissistic types usually will, since they're willing to be so lower self, you know, all the bad things, like the devilish energy, you might just try to steal the ripest fruits. Oh, don't say that. Yeah. Bad boys trying to steal the ripest of the fruit. Now, universal laws and what most populations vote on what's honorable, what's good for a person, what's good for a new avatar, a new one that could be a new world leader, someone who could discover something that, because we don't know much at all right now. Yep. We'll have to decide, do we want to live in a world where you're just gonna, let's cover it up. The fact that these rich, privileged predators have done a lot of harmful crap, right? Need to be accountable for whatever we have done. Goes for everyone. Might discover new ones every day, you never know. At least we could all deal with them without dropping a more expensive bomb then the whole boat or all the drugs would have been worth, just to bomb that little boat for a big showy display that we're willing to kill people, unalive them, just because they ain't us in it. It's a distraction, it's a threat. All those lower level negative things. So we have to decide, are you gonna favor a world that's not gonna have your grandkids getting snatched away to the likes of this administration so that they can feel entitled enough to take whatever child they're stealing or raping or who knows what. I know this sounds divisive, but we need shook a little to understand what the heck's going on. Because the world's under attack by the mentality of the contrast. The contrast has spread. It's right in the open with genocide and supporting the genocide here from our administration. All for the sake of, oh, I fed them the ripest, sweetest fruit. Yeah, and I got paid well for it. All that kind of stuff. Man, wouldn't it be nice to have a world where justice actually happens when pedophiles are found out? That would be nice. That's how I feel. Just one individual, just my opinion. And there's a whole lot more of where that come from, in a way. And overall, feel good. Happy with things in the overall. So I appreciate who I do get to listen to. I stay busy. I collect all day long. Collect and put where it belongs. Best I can as one individual. But anyways, dragging the line. I hope you guys have a good one.